Shortly, the official party will enter the graduation hall. When they've taken their positions on stage, Advance Australia Fair will be played, and we invite you to join in the singing of the national anthem. Would you please stand for the academic procession?
Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are one and free. With golden soil and a wealth for toil, our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains, and let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Please be seated. Distinguished guests and graduates, I would like to invite Uncle Chris Tobin, representative of the Darug people, to offer traditional acknowledgement to country. Uncle Chris.
Thank you. Budji Malinawul, everyone. Good morning. And Nalawa, welcome. I belong to one of the local Aboriginal families of the Darug people, the traditional custodians over this part of the country. I wish to firstly pay my respects to the country and its people, and by doing that, by acknowledging that we meet today at Wallamata, the ancestral home of the Wallamedigal clan. I'd like to thank the university too for inviting me to come and join you for the acknowledgement of country. That acknowledgement is important for our people and much appreciated. My family in fact descend from Yarramundi, a respected elder and cleverman of the neighbouring Burruburungal clan during the early years of colonisation. He saw that our survival in this new world could best be secured if we could learn more about it, and so he enrolled his daughter, Bullingai, or Maria, into the Native Institute, a school set up in 1815 by Governor Macquarie, offering formal education to Aboriginal children. Maria studied there for several years and used her newly acquired skills to lobby and eventually secure some land for herself and her family out along the Richmond Road. Other Aboriginal families soon joined them, and it became known as the Blackstown, where the present-day city of Blacktown gets its name. We are very proud of her, as I'm sure your families are of you here today. And with good reason. Your success is our success. Your advancement, our advancement. And that was probably better understood in traditional times when camp groups were smaller and clans abided by strict sharing laws, which meant the food that you caught and brought back was distributed throughout the rest of the camp. Your skills and good fortune were thus enjoyed by all. Your efforts literally nourished the rest of the community, and you in turn were looked after by them. Yes, we can live quite beautifully when we work together. Our Aboriginal ancestors certainly live well in many respects, and I use occasions like this to offer them to yourselves as a model or a benchmark on how good to expect our lives today. You see, when Captain Cook arrived here a little over 230 years ago, he described the people he encountered as one of the happiest people he'd ever met. They owned nothing, he wrote, but the tools they carried. They were naked, made their shelters from the bark of trees without cutting them down, and fed their families from the earth without excessive tilling or clearing. There was no slavery, no rich and poor, and no homelessness. Armies were unheard of, as were forts, jails, or even fences. People then cooperated to collect the resources that were needed, which were then shared out according to strict Aboriginal law. Our lands are maintained in their natural state through fire and responsible harvesting. Our rivers and waterways kept clean and unpolluted, with people drinking out of them as they have done here for the past 30,000 years. So please consider, this is not an ideal or some dream of what could be. This is normal life for us for the longest time and not too long ago. And there is no good reason why we should expect less for ourselves and our children than what our ancestors enjoyed. Admittedly, there's a lot more of us. However, we are a clever people, and it's the way to go. So graduates, I would say expect great and wonderful things from your life. Life is good, we are naturally happy, and normally very good at looking after each other and the planet. I would just ask that you share your skills with the rest of us and keep following that beautiful spirit within you that got you this far. Do this and I'm confident we can put together a world we can be proud of and a future that is worthy of our children. We can all do our bit. I'll do mine by winding up and letting you graduate. Just want to say congratulations to all of you. Have a wonderful day and all the best in our collective future. Thank you.
I'm pleased to introduce Chancellor of Macquarie University, Dr. Martin Parkinson, AC. Chancellor.
Thank you, Chris, for your always warm and thoughtful acknowledgement of country. It's a great honour that you do us every time by so generously participating in our graduations. So on behalf of everyone here, I thank you again for the assistance that you provide us. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I hope you're all excited. It's a day worth being excited for. The acknowledgement to country that Chris has just shared with us is a reminder of the long history of the land on which we meet, of its custodians, the Darug people, and of the charge they've given us to use this land well for teaching, learning and discovery. So I'd like to add my acknowledgement, and Chris, this is the first time I've tried it in language, so I apologise if I mess up the pronunciation. Bayawu Budjeri Wulamadagal, Yurin Darug Nurayin. I speak well of the Wallamadigal people of the Darug Nation. Naiya, Yura, Birung, Nurayin, the people who belong to this country. Bayawu, Gulbangya, Gununigung, Yura, Guragal, Yagu. I pay respect to elders, past and present. Yunamawu, Gulbangya, Darug, Yura, Budjeri, Gumadwa. I walk with and respect the Darug people in good spirit, and I hope that you all join me in those sentiments. So let me start by welcoming each and every one of you here to the Macquarie University Wallumattagal campus. Most importantly though, I want to offer my warm welcome and hearty congratulations to our graduates meeting today on this magnificent occasion of celebration. You are actually allowed to smile. This is your day. You're looking very serious. Completing a degree is never easy. It requires determination, perseverance, hard work and dedication to purpose. And each and every one of you should feel incredibly proud of your accomplishments, because I can assure you that the university is proud of everything that you've achieved. Many of you are fortunate enough to be here in the company of family and friends. For others of you, travel restrictions and distance mean that this may not actually be possible. But for all of you, even in the most challenging moments of your study, these people, your family, your friends, your community, will have made your journey easier. So to all the family and friends of our graduates, welcome. I see that we've got a number of small children and even possibly a few babies here in the audience. I want to say to everyone that they are especially welcome. They are our future. They are our future as a country, and they are our future as students. I don't expect small children to remain quiet, and I don't expect them to go the length of the graduation ceremony without wanting to participate themselves, and they are perfectly welcome to do so. So to the children here, I want you to feel especially welcome. All celebrations are enhanced by the children, so run around this campus, have a look and put it in your memory as a place to come back to later in life. To our graduating students, the support you've received is a reminder that while our individual efforts are very important, much of what we'll achieve in our lives will happen because we support one another, because we work together and because we live together as a community. In short, we truly are stronger together. And I think it's important that we try to maintain this commitment to mutual support, especially in times of great turbulence. As we look around today's world, we're confronted by increasingly divergent political landscapes reflected in the rise of populism, authoritarianism, and a return to nation-state conflict, and as we've unfortunately just recently seen, a return to non-nation-state based conflict. Deliberate attempts by both state and non-state actors to sow disinformation, to undermine trust in science and reasoning, all in order to fracture communities. And a global community struggling to find common cause on the great challenges confronting humanity, whether it be mass migration to escape conflict and poverty, global health crises, or climate change. It is clear that the world in which we've become used to over the last 3/4 of a century is no longer the world in which we live. Now, every generation thinks that the times they live in are particularly complex, but there is no doubt in my mind that today we confront an incredibly complex environment. How we as individuals, communities and countries navigate these circumstances will be central to our shared prospects for peace and prosperity wherever we live on our planet. I hope that your education experience has strengthened your sense of the importance of working together for the betterment of our communities, our nations, and the world. As you go out into that world as graduates of Macquarie University, inevitably your lives are going to get busy. The minutiae of life, your jobs, your relationships, your families, and so on, will increasingly fill up your space. But I urge you to keep an eye on these issues. How can I play a part in navigating through times of turbulence? What are our responsibilities as graduates and scholars to create a better world? How can we engage in dialogue as members of the Australian community, or as members of communities of other countries, or indeed as members of the global community? In thinking about how you answer those, respectful engagement and constructive dialogue are central, in my view, to solving the big problems that we face. And I'd urge you to draw on the skills and experiences you've gained here at Macquarie and through your entire education journey to participate fully in those discussions. We must all be willing to share our skills and knowledge and to bring our expertise to the table. We must be all prepared to intellectually grow, to be good listeners, to learn from others, and to respect a diversity of views. And I'd encourage you to remain curious, to be what is often referred to as a lifelong learner. After all, as Mark Twain said, 20 years from now you'll be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did. And as somebody who's now in their mid-60s, I can tell you he's absolutely right. So throw off your bowlines, sail away from your safe harbours, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. In short, be optimistic, seek challenges, take calculated risks. Accept that some differences of opinion are inevitable, even amongst people who share your motivation. Acknowledge that and commit yourselves to working for the overall good. But to do that, you will need strength. And the great African-American writer and Nobel Prize winner Toni Morrison told another university gathering in 1996, and I quote, "Service to the individual, to the government, to the world requires unwavering commitment to intellectual freedom, to virtues already being debased by apathy or mindless rage, virtues of integrity, honour, faith, selflessness and courage." These are wonderful words, and I'd urge you to remember them. Soon, ladies and gentlemen, it'll be my honour to confer your degrees and to welcome you into the ranks of Macquarie University alumni. But first, however, it's my great pleasure to introduce our occasional speaker, Peter Macbeth. Peter has an extensive experience as a senior educational leader in the New South Wales public education system, with a diversity of leadership experience across a range of school settings. He's had extensive educational leadership experience, including in his current role as Director, Educational Leadership in the Far West Network, as well as previous experience as Director of Public Schools New South Wales, Far West Network, and Principal in 4 different New South Wales public schools, including Mossvale High School, Gilgandra High School, Bingara Central School, and Trangie Central School. Peter was also a seconded principal when he was in the role of Gangamalana Principal, managing Aboriginal education across Western New South Wales. He's been executive member of the New South Wales Secondary Principals Council, and his career to date has included instructional leadership and teaching experience in a range of school settings across New South Wales: rural, remote, metropolitan, comprehensive and selective, secondary and central schools. He's also taught in a variety of schools in the United States from K to 12, and he's an extensive experience in rural and remote education with a strong focus on equity. Peter's currently leading the state work on the development of initiatives in relation to high potential gifted education students, with a particular focus on those from rural and remote contexts. He's a strong advocate for the wonderful teaching and learning opportunities that are available for educators and as educators across all school settings throughout the far west of the state. Through the collaboration between our own Department of Education for the state and Macquarie University, Peter's played a team leadership role in the establishment of the Broken Hill Professional Experience Hub, which is a key strategy in the far west that's opening up opportunities for students. I now invite Peter to deliver the occasional address for this graduation ceremony. Please welcome Peter Macbeth.
Good morning, faculty members, guests, and most importantly, the graduating class before us. Let me begin by acknowledging the traditional custodians and the first teachers of this country, the Wallamadigal clan of the Darug Nation, and pay my respects to elders, past, present, and emerging, and extend that respect to any Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islanders with us today. I want to offer you all my heartfelt congratulations for graduating today. What a wonderful achievement, and I congratulate you all. When your Dean, Professor Deborah Yodel of the Macquarie School of Education, invited me to come and speak at the ceremony, I jumped at the chance. I'm deeply honoured to be speaking to a room of upcoming educators. You can study many careers at university, but the fact remains that teaching is the profession that creates all others. You have chosen the best profession on the planet, make no mistake about it. Yours is a calling to shape minds, nurture souls, and ignite the flames of curiosity. The opportunity to have a positive impact on the lives of young people is life-changing. You're at the beginning of what I know will be a very rewarding career. I actively encourage you to pursue a career in the New South Wales public education system, one which will be full of unabated career opportunities awaiting for you both inside and outside the school gates all over the beautiful state of New South Wales. I want to encourage you all to base your career, your work, with a moral purpose that every student, no matter where they live, what their background is, or what their circumstances are, deserve an education of the highest quality. This moral purpose is our core responsibility as educators. My work as an educator is based in the far west of New South Wales, where we have a collective belief that geography is no barrier. Every student can succeed no matter where you live. I also have a very definite belief that every student we teach in our schools has potential. The focus of our work needs to be on the potential and talent that every student has. It is our responsibility as educators to find that potential, unleash the talent of our students, and help create their future, because every student deserves excellence. My career in public education has taken me to some incredible and amazing school contexts all over New South Wales and parts of the United States. My current role is as Director of Educational Leadership in the Far West Network, and is a role that has enabled me the opportunity to support schools in a range of rural, remote and outback communities across the expanse of Far West New South Wales. I support principals, school leaders, school staff, school communities, and the amazingly talented students across all different types of school contexts. The one thing that is common across the Far West is the belief that every student has potential and that every student will succeed if we believe in them and work to provide them the opportunities to thrive. My last point brings me to touch on and reflect what the purpose of education is. We as educators have this incredible responsibility to help students create their future. Professor Emeritus Vivian Robinson from the University of Auckland shares the notion that the purpose of education is built around the three aspects of preparation, socialisation and autonomy. Preparation. McAllister and Winch suggest that this purpose related to preparation is focused on the acquisition of knowledge and skills that enable children and young persons to lead satisfying and productive lives, including them to make choices about their future pathways. Socialisation. Professor Robinson suggests that this purpose includes providing students with the experiences and critical abilities that enable them to participate freely in community and civic life at school and beyond. Autonomy. Biesta suggests that this purpose provides a counterpoint to socialisation, for it involves the freedom to make choices about how to live in the world, choices that might question or even reject the cultures and traditions into one has been socialised. When we reflect back on the purpose of education for you as graduates, it enables you to consider what the future holds for you. I want to challenge you all today to embrace the opportunities in your educational career that lie ahead, that will provide you with a wide range of experiences, opportunities, and the chance to further build and strengthen your capacity so that the impact that you have on your students will be real and lifelong. The rural and remote communities that I'm blessed to work in provide amazing opportunities to develop your pedagogical talent and ability through working with students from preschool to year 12 that come from varied school and community contexts, with students from wide-ranging cultural backgrounds and working in inclusive schools. Our unique rural and remote locations provide the opportunity to actively engage in collaborative, cooperative professional learning experiences, structures, programs and collaborations with our teaching colleagues from schools that promote and build professional excellence in supporting all students. I also value the amazing opportunities in the Far West to build your own personal understanding of our rich, valuable and incredibly important Aboriginal culture through working in our rural and remote schools with our amazing students and their families. Teaching in our rural and remote schools enables you to build and strengthen the educational outcomes of our Aboriginal students, in addition to developing a collective understanding of the value, the importance and the significance of Aboriginal culture and history. When reflecting back on the purpose of education and the amazing opportunities that exist to work in the beautiful context and unique context of the Far West, it allows me to acknowledge the valued partnership that we are developing in the New South Wales Department of Education in the Far West with Macquarie University. This partnership has been built on the development of the Broken Hill Professional Experience Hub. This collaboration between all 9 schools in Broken Hill serves to support our pre-service teachers with the incredible opportunity to experience firsthand the wonderful life-changing opportunities that exist for teachers to teach in the Far West locations of New South Wales. Let me take the opportunity to thank and sincerely acknowledge the Macquarie School of Education and the New South Wales Department of Education for supporting a partnership that will open the door for future teachers to learn to teach students in our beautiful part of the world, a life-changing experience. I say again, it's truly an honour to be with you all today on such a significant and important day. Let's reflect. We all had that teacher at school, the one who oozed passion, dug deep, and really invested in themselves in our learning. I'm sure you even heard their voice in your head throughout your university courses. For me, Mr. Newton, my geography teacher at Fairvale High School. Great memories. These are teachers who were dedicated and inspirational teachers who made school worth attending and their subjects worth studying. They were teachers who told me where to look, but not what to see. When you go out into that workforce, I urge you all to be that teacher. Embrace the opportunities for learning and self-improvement. Let character and resilience define you and bring passion to your teaching. Be the teacher that builds real and meaningful relationships with students. Make the connection with our students. Are you prepared to be that teacher who stamps a rich educational passport for the students in your care, who is in their corner, who cherishes the power of empathy, who bridges gaps and builds bridges, who is determined to treat every student with kindness and respect? Whichever discipline you follow, teaching is a vocation, and we're in it for the long haul. There will be challenging days, but resilience is key. Learn how to switch off, use your holidays, and conserve your energy so you can give your best when it counts. When you enter a new workforce, soak up as much advice as you can from those already in the field. Their insights will help guide you make smart decisions. And then don't be afraid to share your experiences with others. It's how we all keep learning and growing. Get involved as much as you can. Do not be a classroom teacher, be a school teacher. Take yourself beyond the classroom. Students remember such teachers. Put your hand up to choreograph the dance group, coach the rugby team, or get a sponge thrown at you at the school fete. The investment you undertake here will hold you in such positive rapport with those you serve, your students. Remember, research shows that if one kid has an adult within their school gates in their corner, they are far more likely to thrive. Imagine if that is multiple teachers. Be that teacher. Inspire, ignite, and transform lives through the power of education. Thank you.
Thank you, Peter, for those reflections. And for those of our graduates who are going on to be teachers, it is a timely reminder that while education is the ladder to equality and opportunity, you are actually the people providing the ladder. It's a huge opportunity you have to shape the future of your communities, our nation, the nations wherever you may end up teaching. So again, please join me in thanking Peter for those remarks. Now we get to the bit why you all came. As Chancellor of Macquarie University, I especially look forward to presiding at ceremonies such as today's and conferring degrees on those who have complied with the university's requirements for such awards. So I now call on our Acting Registrar, Professor Mariella Herberstein, to formally certify the eligibility of those who have met the requirements for these awards.
Chancellor, I certify that all of the candidates being present here today and those who are absent have satisfied the requirements of the Academic Senate for the degrees they are to be awarded. Would all candidates for admission to degrees please stand?
In the name of the Macquarie University Council and by my authority as Chancellor, I admit each of you present and those who are absent to the degrees for which you are qualified. Congratulations.
Graduates, please be seated. Chancellor, the graduates at this ceremony are from the Faculty of Arts. I now call on Professor Sarah Soriel, Associate Dean, Research Training and Performance for the Faculty of Arts, to present the graduates. Professor Soriel.
Chancellor, the graduates at this ceremony are from the Faculty of Arts. Students and staff from the Faculty of Arts develop critical, inquiring and curious minds. They work together within and across disciplinary boundaries to ask questions about socially complex problems. They identify paths of research, analyse and communicate ideas in creative formats, and reflect on the skills and knowledge they need in order to understand the world, past, present and future. Students are encouraged to use their skills and talents to connect with local and global communities. This faculty includes research and study areas in ancient history, anthropology, education, English, geography and planning, Indigenous studies, international studies, law, media, music, communication and cultural studies, modern history, politics and international relations, philosophy, sociology, and security studies and criminology. Through transformative education, Faculty of Arts graduates are equipped to face societal challenges with a deep evaluative mind, strong reasoning, and a well-established ethical compass. They explore their creativity and passions while developing transferable skills like communication, critical thinking, and digital literacy. These skills are extremely sought after by employers. To our graduates, as you reflect on the last few years, I'm sure you'll agree that Macquarie University is home to a wonderful community of people. The relationships and networks you have formed will continue to serve you well into your future, as professional contacts, as academic mentors, and as lifelong friendships. Thank you. Chancellor, I present to you the graduates from the Faculty of Arts whom you have admitted to degrees or awarded diplomas. A higher degree by research is awarded to a graduate who has successfully completed a program of study in which the defining characteristic is research. The Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to graduates who have demonstrated the capacity to conduct research independently by forming a distinct contribution to the knowledge of the subject and to afford evidence of coherence and originality shown either by the discovery of new facts or by the exercise of independent critical power. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Stephanie Helfer, for a thesis entitled Empathy Development in Typical and High-Risk Child and Adolescent Cohorts, a Socialisation-Based Intervention. And if the supervisor would like to come up for a photo. Dr. Petra Juric, for a thesis entitled The Impact of School-Based Physical Activity Programs on Obesity Prevention. Dr. Lu Yao Liang, for a thesis entitled Teaching English as a Foreign Language in Chinese Kindergartens, a Multiple Case Study. Dr. Michael John McIntyre, for a thesis entitled Sectarian Secularism, the Curious Case of Priests, Parsons and Politicians and the Making of the 1880 New South Wales Public Instruction Act. Dr. Tamika Rose Worrell, awarded Vice-Chancellor's Commendation for a thesis entitled Prioritising Black Voices, Representing Indigenous Perspectives in New South Wales English Classrooms. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Psychology with the degree of Bachelor of Education, Primary. Alyssa Rose Marsili. Senchia Rodriguez. Emma Willis. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Education Primary, Lauren Emma Shannon. Madeline Shedden. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts with the degree of Bachelor of Education Primary, Tegan Ann Barthus. Michaela Bennett. Anna Bryant. Gabrielle Burns. Jessica Kalki. Olren Joy Flores. Hannah Fraser. Negan Gargshi Sishan. Sorry. Pragna Ganesh, excuse me, sorry. Sorry, my mistake. Negan Garchi Sishan. Praga Ganesh. Julie Ham. Patrick Hickey. India Learmonth. Sue Wan Park. Sarah Salcedo. Andrew James Searles. Tasneem Salim. Jasmine Sharbash. Sarah Sabinai. Andrea Priyanka Thomas. Angela Trimis. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts with the degree of Bachelor of Education Secondary. Jerry Yi Fan Chern. Rihanna Jane Gorst. Jacinta Erica Kelman.
Sorry, I was just going to say, grandmas are as welcome as children.
Brodie Gordon Kidd. Hamish William Payne. Sharon Stefani Rojas Zelaya. Yun Zhuang Yun. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Science with the degree of Bachelor of Education Secondary. Ilham Al-Babili. Melanie Bulmer. Rebecca K. Dodds. Samantha Marie Haynes. Brendan James Job Little. Carmen Lee. Victoria Ruth Zarinsky. Ethan Arvi Zarinsky.
They're siblings.
I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Cara Cooper, awarded the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence. Husna Darwich. Anne Chi Lee. Ria Lucasay. Simon Koa Dang Pham. Malishi Rajapaska Mudian Selagai. Melissa Wadamadaha. Alicia Sherry. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Education, Early Childhood Education, Birth to 12, Jacinta Jane Chapman. Brittany Perrin. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Teaching, Early Childhood Education, Annika Di Giovanni. Elizabeth Louise Fitzer. Lisa Patricia Lufer. Prakruti Parekh. Fatma Andala Zahir. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Disability Studies, Jade Melissa Decker-Waldschmidt. Riley Diesta. Carolyn Rose Lovelace. Dennis Patrick O'Dwyer. Nathan Douglas Oliver. Asha Rose. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Early Education, Vanya Yakstich. Krisha Joy Castor Jumadjal. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Education, Saloom Aslam. Sri Huang. Kelly Schumann. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Educational Leadership, Lara Kate Burke. Fiona Elizabeth McGregor. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Master of Inclusive and Special Education, Yi Tai Wong. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Indigenous Education, Muhammad Al-Magir Hussain. Emily Grace Wilson. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Special Education, Ruwaja Abdul Qadar. Michelle Gabriela Aurelian. Patricia Angela Tripon Stevenson. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Teaching Primary, Claire Elizabeth Bourne. Carla Adriana Chavez. Isabel Rose Inaspina. Andrea Sinar. Vanessa Louise White. Catherine Maxine Wong. I present the graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Teaching Secondary, Po Chia Shern. Matisse Page Hart. Connor William Douglas Hughes. Caleb Cowell. Prahled Suresh Iyer. Jacqueline Cindy Tran. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Graduate Diploma of Special Education, Victoria Ann Cameron. Chancellor, a higher degree by research is awarded to a graduate who has successfully completed a program of study in which the defining characteristic is research. Our Master of Research is a 2-year full-time equivalent research training degree consisting of research-based coursework, postgraduate research training, and a major research project. Graduates have focused on a specific research topic to produce a thesis of up to 20,000 words in preparation to a doctoral degree. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Research, Lynette Mun Lee Cheng, for a thesis entitled Exploring the Potential of Picture Books for Promoting Critical Multimodal Literacy in Young Children, a study of picture books about child refugees. Christina Maria Kopahensky for a thesis entitled STEAM Integrated Learning, Pursuing a Community of Inquiry in Science Classrooms, Development of an Evaluation Rubric and Program. Hayley Hay Lun Wong for a thesis entitled Experiences of Families from Culturally and Linguistically Diverse Backgrounds along the Hearing, Screening and Diagnostic Pathway. Eunice Yuen Juang Wu for a thesis entitled Exploring the Practices and Experiences of Family School Partnerships, an in-depth case study. Chancellor, that completes this morning's presentation of the graduates from the Faculty of Arts.
Chancellor, I call on Dr. Tamika Worrell, who has graduated with a Doctor of Philosophy, to speak on behalf of the graduating group. Dr. Worrell.
Good morning, Chancellor, members of the University, fellow graduates and guests. I'd like to firstly thank Uncle Chris for acknowledging country for us today. I've known Uncle Chris a very long time, and it's especially wonderful for him to commence this important occasion. It's a great honour to be speaking to you today on Darug Noora. My name is Tamika Worrell, and my family comes from Gamilaroi country, Western New South Wales. I've been grown up by Darug Noora since birth. This university has seen me through my bachelor's, my master's, and now my PhD. I'm now proudly a lecturer in the Department of Indigenous Studies. I wake up every day happy to go to work with wonderful scholars who enrich my life, some of which are on this stage today. I'd also like to acknowledge the beautiful possum skin cloak crafted by one of my colleagues, even though he had a broken elbow at the time. It is an amazing achievement to attend university, and to graduate is especially commendable. It is no easy feat. I'm sure it had many obstacles. Completing a degree during a pandemic is especially praiseworthy. You should all be very proud of yourselves. When we achieve, it is an achievement for our families too. Today I think of those who've come before us and those that have enabled us to be here. I think of my mum, a member of the stolen generations, who did not have the privilege of accessing higher education. I think I'm especially grateful to the trail she blazed as a community worker and the resilience she instilled in me. She is why I'm here today. I'm sure you all have people in this room who got you to this point today, or that are no longer with us. Graduates, you should all be incredibly proud to be here today. I hope it marks a journey where you continue to learn, to grow, and to flourish as you commence the next chapter of your lives, whatever that may be. On a lighter note, I'd like to end today by quoting the great scholar, Taylor Swift. We're all a patchwork quilt of those who have loved us, those who have believed in our futures, those who have shown us empathy and kindness and told us the truth even when it wasn't easy to hear. Those who told us we could do it even when there was absolutely no proof of that. Congratulations once again. Your achievements are a testament to resilience and the support of those that have believed in you. Thank you.
It's always nice hearing from a member of the graduating group. It is particularly gratifying to have someone here who has gone through their entire higher education journey at this institution. So, Dr. Worrell, thank you very much, and I will be forever stuck with the thought of Mark Twain, Toni Morrison, and Taylor Swift. Thank you.
Oh, mia bambina,
Distinguished guests, please join me in expressing our appreciation to Angela Brewer for that superb performance. Angela is also the founder and artistic director of Coast Opera Australia. Please also join me in thanking our musicians. On the organ, the wonderful Heather Mowen-Boyd. And on the Chinese transverse flute, Dr. Chai Changning. I'd also like to take the opportunity to acknowledge and thank the representatives from our alumni community who have come today to help you celebrate this occasion. They volunteer to assist in every graduation, and it's a sign of the strength of the community of this university. I really want to ask you to thank them for their contribution. But thank you. And finally, please join me in thanking our technical staff who ensure the proceedings can be seen and heard, not just for those of us who are here today, but for all of those who are able to watch this event on live stream. So again, please join me. Graduates, this ceremony is a rite of passage, but not, I hope, the end of your connection with this university. You're now part of our family of alumni, a group of more than 225,000 people living in 140 countries. We will keep in touch with you and hopefully you with us through the alumni program. Make sure you come back to campus when you can, attend alumni events, perhaps even to undertake more study. But importantly, remember the responsibilities you now have as graduates. Continue the hard work that has brought you to this point. Set demanding goals for yourself and goals to better your community. But importantly, retain your curiosity and pursue your dreams. And remember that the people who helped you along the way, some of those are here, and I'd like to acknowledge their support on your behalf. So graduates, as is traditional at these ceremonies, please stand and turn to the people behind you and around you and give them a round of applause in thanks. Please remain standing and turn to the front. With me on the dais are representatives of our academic staff, the people who've taught you and been with you on this journey. And I'd ask you to give them a round of applause too, in thanks. Finally, turn to one another and give yourselves a resounding round of applause because you deserve it. Well done. So please, graduates, be seated again. Ladies and gentlemen, graduates of Macquarie University, on behalf of the staff and faculty of the university and of all of our continuing students, I again offer you my warmest congratulations. For all of us joining here today, family and friends, I thank you on behalf of the university community and in particular on behalf of your graduates. I'm going to now invite our newest graduates and their families to join us on the portico out there through the doors at the back and the side, and there'll be refreshments available out there. I'd invite all of you to enjoy our beautiful campus. It is looking particularly lovely as we're in spring, and I hope it'll retain a special place in your memories and in yours over the years to come. And I'd now ask the audience to stand, please, and remain standing while the official party and our new graduates depart the hall. Thank you very much.